everybody. How's everybody today? Sorry, you guys, I'm just finishing this up. Let me jump over to the comments. Hello, everybody. Okay, let me give some shout outs here. Marie Burks, hello, hello. Free Society, Merritt Fay, Vera Ray, Be Kind, Sherry Lettich, Kat's Karma, hello, hello. Courtney, hello, everybody. So today is the continuation from November 9th. Hello, Leslie, Karen. One Best Mama, hello. Roberta, hello, hello. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Let me just go over to here so I can check my settings. So just give me a second here, you guys. I don't think I've got to put it on slow mode. It looks like we're okay here, so. But if it starts getting hectic, you guys, then I'll put it on slow mode. Ask everybody, please smash that like button. Let everybody know that we are live. 72 viewers, only 34 likes. Smash that like button, please. Hello, Roberta, Eileen, Rebecca, Corey H, Cat's Eye, Bubsy, Ocean Surf Girl, Trippin. Hello, hello, everybody. Please smash that like button on your way in. We've got a little bit of time before court starts. I am going to go over here and see if I can't put it this way. See if I can't get lucky and be able to just stream this. No, he's even. Okay, let me see, you guys, if I can get into. The virtual courtroom. Let me just see. You're very welcome. Hello, everybody coming in. Sorry if I've missed you. I'm just seeing if I can't get into this courtroom for you guys. Tripping on a mystery. Hello, Sarah, Krista, Kathy, Fancy Nancy. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome. Please smash that like button on your way in. Just give me a second here, you guys. I am trying to get into the WebEx. No, I'm not going to be able to get in. The only ones that can get in is, it's saying right here that Judge Murphy will join you to the meeting after he admits you. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get into that. He's not going to let me in the room. If you guys don't remember, the first time when I was trying to get this on, hey AK. AK says yes. If you guys haven't subscribed, go over to AK Rocks. He's got an interview that he did with Barry Morphew. And you can hear it all over there. If I can get one of my mods maybe to put up a link to Kurt's channel, please. Sorry I couldn't jump on the other night, my brother, but I was dead tired. I'm Eastern time zone, so it was a little late for me, or I would have loved to jump into that live that you had. It would have been my first ever live doing it, so I'll save you. Now that you're doing your lives, I'll save it for you. My first ever live will be with you. Okay, so there we go there, you guys. Thank you, sis. Oh, you're very welcome, Marie. I get you, bro. It's just, I want people to be able to hear that. But yeah, I can't get into this WebEx, so no, I'm not a happy camper there. But it looks like you guys had fun though, Kurt. I kind of caught some of it later on in the replay, and it looked like you guys had a good time, so. So far I've got only one. Yeah, it looked like you guys had fun. It looked like you guys had fun. Hello, Vera Ray. Yeah, at the top of your chat, you guys, make sure that you have selected live chat instead of top chat. If you select top chat, you'll only get certain chats. If you take the live chat option, then you will see everything. I keep bouncing around here between screens, so please forgive me. Hey, Cats, Karma, Julianne, hello. Cindy, hello, my dear. Thank you very much for that 3D Christmas card. I love it. I love it. Hello, Kay Alley. Cat's Eye, hello. Cat's Karma, Eileen, Vicky H, Lady Di, Krista Pixel, Jenna Lee, CC Cummings, Kathy and Krista, thank you, everybody. Sarah Jane, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. It should be starting shortly. This is why I start a little bit early, so I don't miss anything. There you go, Cat's Eye. Okay, so give me a second, you guys. I'm going to let you know. The prosecution side is going to be a lot different today because Jeff Lindsay isn't there, okay? To me, it's really going to impact this case going forward because he was the one with the tons of experience in prosecuting homicides, and they've lost him now. So that's a big loss for the prosecution, and I think they're going to be really struggling without him. But this is a continuation from November 9th, you guys, when the defense made claims of discovery violations. I believe it was something to do with police reports and that, and Brady violations, and they also want sanctions. So there's a sanctions hearing today too. Like everybody knows, discovery violations occur when the prosecution fails to give police reports and stuff like that, whether they're good for the defense or not. It's still the entitlement of the defense to have every report that's out there, even if it's, you know, no good to them. And the prosecution has to, by law, turn that stuff, all reports that law enforcement has in their possession, they have to turn that over to the defense. So there's, this is what I got from it the last time. It's some Brady violations and also some discovery violations. And they're doing this without the former lead prosecutor, Jeff Lindsay. So I think they're going to struggle. Hello? Sorry, that's my messages going off here, you guys. I will mute. No, sis, you can't get in at all unless the judge okays you, which means you got to be family or something. They've got it blocked. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. I don't know everything that's going to be happening, but those are the major things that have been discussed. I don't know how much or how long this is going to go. So I'm going to play this for you. I will share my screen so you guys can see this. This is Barry arriving at the courtroom. And let me just go ahead and play this. This is from Lauren. And I just find it really, really odd, you guys. Like the way they hang on to daddy, and oh my gosh, he's in a suit. Are you kidding me? The smiles on their faces just make me puke. Oh, that wasn't cool. His hand on his daughter's butt. Are you kidding me? One's got like leather pants on, and it's, oh my God, you guys. I'm going to let it play again one more time. Yes, wishing everybody hi, Coco. Hi, Harry Cow, Lady Hawk, Jack, Lorna. Hello, everybody coming in. Bubsy B. Like the smirks. Let's go back here. Like this, like the smirk on his face, and this one here. Who's the dark-haired one? Is that Mallory or is that Macy? Is she the oldest or is this one the oldest? Hello, Janice. Hello, Betty. Anna Marie Marino. Hello, hello. Does anybody know which one is this one here? Is that the oldest one? The blonde is the oldest. So that's what? Macy's the oldest or Mallory? Okay, so the blonde one here is the oldest, but is that Macy or Mallory? Macy's on the right. So this is Macy, so that's Mallory. The one on the right's the youngest. Okay, we've got that, but I'm saying Macy's the oldest. Okay, so this is Macy, this is Mallory. Right? Oh, come on, you guys. Some are saying Macy's the oldest. Some are saying Mallory's the oldest. Yeah, pretty tacky, Tammy. Okay, so this one's the oldest, and that's Mallory. Right? Is that right? Hello, Tessie. Eileen Kerr, hello. Thank you for this. Okay, so Mallory's the oldest. Okay. And this one's Macy. Okay, thank you, Julianne. And hello. So this one here, Macy, a lot of times them coming in the courtroom and that, she's always got this big smile on her. Look at, what's that, Gucci or CC, Chanel. Like, it's like, did you guys get a lot of money? Think you stay in classy. Laurel's Heart, hello. Love Pet, hello. But yeah, this one here is always like big smile on her face and grabbing daddy all the time. This one is more like, move this way, do this, do that. She's more controlling. And it's like the way that they walk in. Yeah. The way that they walk in leather pants. Come on. You're going to a trial, part of a trial for your mother who was murdered. It's disgusting. Sorry, but watch as they go in the door. He puts his hand on one of his daughter's butts. Watch this. See the big smirk? Oh. Let's back that up a little bit. See the big smirk on her face? She's always smiling. He's got this stupid smile. At least she's not smiling or anything. He's got this stupid ass smile on his face, and so does this one. But watch as they go in. Like, ugh, puke, puke. Makes me want to puke. So obviously that we know that he is there with his two daughters, the little shadows that they are. Okay, I got to write this down. Because I'm going to forget. It just makes me sick to my stomach, you guys. So we obviously know that he's there with his two daughters. Haven't seen hide nor hair of his mummy. Yeah, he does. He looks terrible. Like, he thinks that he's going to look all cool now in his suit and tie. And, like, give me a break. Okay, so I'll show you another one here. I share my screen with you. Okay, so here's the lawyers showing up. I turn my heater off here. Like, they're waving and smiling to the press. Like, whoever this blonde one is, she's waving to people. Like, as if she's the Pope or something coming in here. Like, and they're all, look at her. Like, hi, here I am. Hi. Ugh. And smiling and laughing. Like, what's so funny? See her, look at her laughing. Like, there's a woman who's dead here. Like, big smiles, and they're velvet and leather, and like big smiles. Oh my God, I'm gonna puke. Like, seriously, I'm gonna puke. As the cameras approach, that one looks pregnant too. Big smiles and laughing and waving to the... Ugh. Like barf. So I don't know if they know something that we don't know, because they look pretty damn happy. I could show this to you guys. Well, oh, okay. I'm just bouncing around with these. Okay, we can get rid of that one. Okay. So there's only going to be 2, I think, that I'm going to follow, because the other ones, I don't know. But yes, I did try and get into the courtroom, you guys. Just give me a second here, and then I can go to the comments. You should see the size of the coffee I made. It's huge. Absolutely. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined in, this is continuing from November 9th, where they left off, because the defense brought forth a motion for Brady violations and for discovery violations. And they also want sanctions. So they're going to have a sanctions hearing also. And it's supposed to be a status conference thrown all in this with it. We do know that they've been trying to get these charges against Barry thrown out. Lindsay, the top, Jeff Lindsay, is no longer with the prosecution. So I think that there's going to be a little bit of a struggle going on without him, because he was the lead prosecutor and he had the most experience in homicides. So now that they don't have him, I think that they are going to struggle. Jeff Lindsay left to go on to, I guess, bigger and better things. I'm not really sure. I think there's a lot more to it. But will it come out? Maybe. Okay, just give me a second here, you guys. I just got something else I want to check here to see if... yeah, Eileen Kerr just says they're loving the limelight, right? I'm just trying to get caught up on chat here, you guys, and my phone is going off. Okay, thank you, Des, for that. And thank you, Cindy. Okay, so I'm just trying to get caught up here, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting what happens today, you guys. But like I said, this is a continuation from November 9th. The defense is claiming some discovery violations, some Brady violations, and they're looking for sanctions. Yes, and thank you to all the subscribers, for all the ones who have also joined memberships. If you send super chats, super stickers, thank you very much. I want to say that now, because I will be jumping in and out of chat. So if you do send one, I will put it up on screen as soon as I'm back on the StreamYard, because right now I'm in my studio, my YouTube studio. But yeah, it just made me sick seeing his defense team coming in. Kay Alley, I'm hoping that this lead prosecutor shows up today. A sanction, Krista, is, let me just jump over here and put that on screen. A sanction is something that the judge puts against the offending party. So I don't know what type of sanctions that he would impose on the prosecution for withholding. I didn't want to put this out there, but I'm going to say it. What the defense is saying is that the prosecution has held back police reports that should have been made available to them. So they want sanctions. Sanctions are something that are imposed as a punishment against the offending party. So what sanctions they would do towards the prosecution if this is the case, I don't know, but I could tell you right now what I think the defense is going to be asking for. They're going to say, look at all this. We didn't get this and we didn't get that. We want these charges thrown out. Or we want these charges down to manslaughter. Or we want, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But I know it's going to be something off the wall. And I think it's going to be they want the charges dismissed. Don't forget, there's still a lot of things that the prosecution has. It's just putting it all together properly. And that's what Jeff Lindsay did. Because he has a lot of experience in these cases. They've got to keep in mind, you've got to attack everything where Barry contradicts himself, where he out and out lies, and also to keep fresh during this trial that he asked for immunity. Why would you need immunity if you didn't do anything wrong? I hope that they include that in their opening statement. Okay, so what sanctions can be given at this point? I don't know what the judge would do, but I know what the defense is going to ask, is they're going to ask that this is all thrown out. Luby Lou, no. It has nothing to, the sanctions being asked for are not against the judge. It's against the prosecution. Has nothing to do with the judge. They're saying that the prosecution didn't hand over valuable information, i.e. police reports and the like, and also commit some Brady violations. That has nothing to do with the judge. Oh, thank you, staying classy. Oh, believe me, there's times that I get a little heated. I don't always keep it. I do very, very hard try to keep it very classy and very calm. But you've seen my comments that I throw out when I see him and with his daughters and his defense team coming in looking as if they own the place. Like, we gotcha. It's like, I hold back a lot too. Yeah. Kathleen Clark, we're not mentioning other. If you want to go over there and watch it, go ahead, but please don't mention it here. Yes, I can see that coming, Kurt. It's like, ugh. Okay, so whoever wants to start putting the information what is coming out, I know very well who they are. But if you want to, put it out before I can, then please just go on over there and go watch it over there. So there is some stuff coming out of the courtroom, you guys, right now. The judge says he's not had enough time to read the motion and consider the legal authority to decide today. So they're working to figure out exactly why this decision was made by the defense. They're discussing more now. The judge says he'll explain it to us momentarily. Barry Morphew's attorney, Iris Eaton, said she filed the motion after confirming an issue last Thursday. She's saying since Judge Patrick Murphy dismissed himself from the Shoshana Dark case, then he should do it for this case too. As for timing, it's pretty bad, Judge Patrick Murphy said. However, he understands the defense had no choice. He is allowing 10 days for the prosecution to respond to the motion. They are now looking at a scheduling hearing for a new date. So the defense wants Judge Murphy off the case. Okay, Juliana Harris, I am like, I'm asking for the last time, please do not mention other places where this is coming out. If you want to go there and watch it, go there and watch it. But please don't come back here and report what you're seeing. The only thing that's going to be reported about this is what I report on it. That way, there is no discrepancy in what is being said. That I keep this facts, that's it. One more time, that's it. So from what I'm understanding, you guys, is Eaton has filed another motion. After Judge Murphy dismissed himself from Shoshana Dark's case. So now they're asking that he dismiss himself from this case, which is going to send this way, forget about the trial happening anytime soon, because another judge is going to have to go over all this if he's dismissed from the case. But Judge Patrick Murphy said, however, he understands the defense had no choice. He is allowing 10 days for the prosecution to respond. So the next hearing, you guys, is going to be January 11th at 4:30 p.m., which is 6:30 p.m. my time. And the judge will make a ruling on if he will be disqualified from the case or not. It's sounding like this has to do with something pertaining to Shoshana Dark's case. They're still discussing things. The judge is saying that he's going to explain it all. So let's see what happens there with what the judge is going to say regarding this. So I have a funny feeling, you guys, that the court date that's been set for May of 2022 is not going to go ahead. Thank you, Cindy. I'm going to leave that right on the screen. And the only reason for that, you guys, is because if I got a lot of people in here saying, this is what's being said, that's what's being said, this is what's being said, that's what's being said, and it's not, people on my channel are going to take it as fact because they know I only put facts out here. So please follow the rules. Yeah, this is beyond frustrating at this point. So let's see what the judge is going to have to say about this. So Judge Patrick Murphy will make his ruling about the disqualification motion then. So see, I can't see anything that's being filed in the Barry Morphew case. It's still being sealed as it's being put into the record. So the defense filed a motion to disqualify the judge. Okay, and the prosecution says Shoshana Dark is likely to be called to testify in the Barry Morphew case. Judge Murphy said, that's all I need. And I'm telling you guys, and AK's in the room, there's some things I know about the Shoshana Darke or Drake or Dark or whatever her name is. There's things that I know about her that have not come out yet. Both me and AK know about it. I had somebody contact me regarding her that knows her personally and asked her if I could share that with AK. And I'm leaving it in his hands to deal with as he sees fit because this person needs help. But I know a lot about this Shoshana. I cannot share that with you right now, but when I can, believe me, I will. But as it stands right now, I cannot put somebody's safety at risk by sharing that information. But this Shoshana has not stopped. Shoshana Darke. Let me see. Shoshana, Shoshona, and her last name is Darke, Darke. So that's what it is. They want this judge off the case. They're still discussing things. Darky. Oh, that's very possible, Marie. Or is it they want a specific judge on this case other than Murphy? We don't know, right? You never know with these defense attorneys that he has. Apparently, you guys, there's another storm that's about to go through Colorado. Damaging winds still on track for Wednesday. I'm just going to put this out there as we're waiting. Wind gusts in excess of 100 miles an hour, possible in the mountains. So there's a big warning out for the Colorado area. Okay, so Judge Patrick Murphy is explaining the motion. In late September, Shoshana Darke was charged with trespassing on the former Barry Morphew property. Don't forget, Barry Morphew is living in the Cushman's residence, which is like 100 yards from his old Puma Path home. October 1st will be the trial for the Darke case. The case will go to Judge Bowl. Murphy has a relationship with one of the Darke's attorney's co-workers. Oh boy, this is getting to be a shit show. But apparently what they're saying is the Shoshana's trial that's set for October 1st Or is he saying that he's passing this case off to Judge Bowl? So I don't know what he's saying right now. But what's saying is October 1st will be the trial for the Dark A case. The case will go to Judge Bowl. Judge Murphy has a relationship with one of Darky's attorney's co-workers. Conflict of interest somewhere, somehow. Because Judge Murphy has a relationship with one of Darky's lawyer's co-workers. Like, you're not going to be able to get anybody that doesn't know each other here. Yeah, this is getting to be all too much. Yeah, they need to bring in a judge from out of state or something that doesn't know Barry Morphew and doesn't know these lawyers, has no relationships. Like, I don't know how far down the line this goes. Like, it's the judges and attorneys and everything. It's a very close-knit community. So it's like, to get a judge that's not going to know somebody else that Shoshana may know, or an attorney's coworker. Okay, well, if that attorney's coworker isn't on her case, then it shouldn't matter if Murphy has a relationship with one of her attorney's coworkers, as long as that coworker isn't on the case. I don't get it, you guys. It's just like, you can go far enough down the line to discharge everybody, because Judge Murphy may have talked to a certain lawyer that is representing one of the witnesses from 10 years ago. Like, this is getting crazy. Judge says he had to remove himself from Shoshana Darkay's case because he is very close with one of the attorneys at the firm Ms. Dark is using. He has known this particular person for 40 plus years and is very close with him. Okay, so I know the conflict of interest thing, we had it, every law office has it. And that was the case with our law office also. We could not represent somebody if we've represented somebody else in their case in another matter. Or if we were personal friends with one of their lawyers or something along those lines. But because the judge is a very close friend of one of the attorneys at the firm Miss Dark is using, I mean, in a firm, you can have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and it can go up. Different lawyers working in that firm under the firm name. It doesn't mean that they are connected to that case. So if that's the case, that's how far down the line they're going to go. It could be, well, this person that I know that just started working at this firm out of 150 lawyers, I know his daughter's sister's boyfriend, so I can't represent. I got to get off this case. Like, it's ridiculous. So he knows another lawyer that works in that law firm. Okay, but how many lawyers are in that law firm that work under that law firm name? That doesn't mean that they know anything or have anything to do with the case. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, what judge is, if this is the case, the next judge could have or could know one of the lawyers in that law firm too. Like, it's ridiculous. Well, I know this guy that works at that law firm. Well, I don't know him. I know his sister's boyfriend's husband's cousin niece from like 20 years ago. Okay, you're off the case. Like, it's crazy. Exactly, crime curious. And I do get they have to protect the case. I get it. But if you have a huge law firm that has, say the law firm is called Smith and Smith Law Firm. Smith and Smith are the two top guys. They get other people working for their firms, and they make commissions off of their cases and stuff like that. Okay? But does that mean that they have any knowledge of the case? No. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get a judge that doesn't know or hasn't had a dealing or isn't friends with one of those people from somewhere down the line, or a brother or sister of one of those people down the line. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, and wait till they start on the Linda Stanley thing. Oh my God. If you can't discredit the facts, discredit the people. That's what these defense attorneys are doing. They can't discredit facts. So they got to start discrediting the judge, the prosecutors, the witnesses. You can't discredit the facts, discredit the person. We were taught that beginning of law school. If you're going to go for a defense attorney, if you can't discredit the facts, discredit the person. And that's exactly what's going on here. And yes, I believe they're coming after Linda Stanley next. That's going to be another shit show. Okay, let me see if I can't get more on this, you guys. I might be able to have the copy of it here, you guys. I got it. Okay, so Judge Murphy is saying that he will make a decision on January 11th if he can stay on the case. Court is over now. So that's that. Okay, so do you guys want me to... Oh, crap. And there's my phone going off. I have... Let me just... That phone is... Let me just turn it right off, you guys. Okay, let me put that over here. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Okay, I have a copy of the motion to disqualify. Do you guys want me to go over it with you? Okay, I'm waiting to see if you guys... Yes, you want to see it? Okay, I don't know what's in this, you guys. I just got a copy of it right this, like, two seconds ago. I have not had a chance to go over it. It's 11 pages, so if you want me to go over it, I will go over that with you. You just got to give me a minute so I can save this and get it up on screen for you, okay? Is that good? Are you guys good with that? Okay. So I've got it up here. Let me just share my screen with you guys. And we will go over this. This is what Iris Eaton, Drew Nielsen, and them filed. Can everybody see it okay? Put one in the comments, please, because I am going back on to... Okay, because I'm in my YouTube studio, so I can't post anything to the screen or anything. Everybody can see it okay? My chat is just too slow. Well, number one, it goes way too fast on StreamYards, and I'm behind in chat here. So, okay, so I'm seeing some ones come up. Okay, so let's go over this. Hello, Kimmy, Luby Lou, Betty, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Sandra, everybody. Tessie, Laurel's Heart. Hello, everybody coming in. Okay, so let's go over this. So this was filed, you guys, knowing that he had a court date today, right? They filed this yesterday. It says right up here, December 13th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So not giving the prosecution a heads up, any time to respond, nothing. So here it is. Motion for disqualification of Judge Murphy. Mr. Barry Morphew, by and through the undersigned counsel, pursuant to Section 16.6 201 CRS Colorado, Criminal Procedure Rule 21, the Colorado Constitution and the U.S. Constitution hereby requests an order disqualifying Judge Patrick Murphy from any further participation in this case. The factual support for this motion is provided in this motion and in the accompanying affidavits, all of which this court must accept as true. Telling the court what they have to do. All of which this court must accept as true. Well then, this motion is based on the court's disclosure. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So you guys can see it all. Okay. This motion is based on this court's disclosure of very substantial personal conflict with Sean McDermott, a partner in the law firm that represents Shoshana Drake. I'm just going to say Drake. Dark A. Drake. Dark. Because that law firm will be appearing in court in this case, representing Miss Dirk as a witness, which can include interposing objections. It appears that the same conflict exists in this case. Standard. Colorado law and Supreme Court rules dictate this court has no discretion to deny this motion. If the verified motion and supporting affidavit state facts showing grounds for disqualification, the judge must enter an order disqualifying himself. It's not a debatable motion. This court must accept the facts alleged as true and may not pass on their truth or falsity. What? Conferral statement. Because this motion is not discretionary and depends upon the facts set forth in the motion and accompanying affidavits, conferral was not attempted. The prosecution has no standing to dispute the facts set forth, and this court is without power to do so. Wow. If you guys want to read through this, you can. Okay, facts. 1. This motion is based upon a recent conversation defense counsel Iris Eaton had with Martin Stewart, Miss Drork's attorney. He advised Miss Eaton that on October 13th, this court found that it has bias or prejudice with respect to the law firm of McDermott, Stewart, and Ward, which represents Shoshana Dark. And that said bias or prejudice is so strong as to require this court to recuse itself from the legal case involving Shoshana Dark in the People versus Shoshana Dark. Did she do this on purpose, you guys? I'm wondering now if she did this on purpose, went and did something to get arrested, to get this. Oh, God, you guys. Chaffee County, number 2021 M351. In that case, Miss Dark is accused of trespassing when she allegedly went to the front porch of Mr. Morphew's previous home and one of Mr. Morphew's neighbors to retrieve a package that UPS or FedEx had misdelivered to the wrong address. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting vibes, you guys, that this was all done on purpose. Apparently, this court's declaration was made in the presence of MSW associate Joshua Nowak, who conveyed this court statements and actions to Martin Stewart, who has now related these events to the undersigned counsel. See Exhibit A, affidavit from Mr. Nowak, and Exhibit B, affidavit from Mr. Stewart, submitted in support of this motion. Due to the conflict at the October 13th hearing, Ms. Dark's case was reassigned from District Court Judge Murphy to County Court Judge Bull. Not Bowell, Bull. Undersigned counsel's investigation confirms this court's statements about a substantial conflict with the law firm representing Ms. Dark. This court has a very close, long-standing personal relationship with Sean McDermott, and that rises to interest or prejudice with respect to this case and decisions that may arise with respect to Shoshana Dark. This relationship extends to other members of the families of both Sean McDermott and this court. MSW was retained to represent Ms. Dark in May of 2021 when the 11th Judicial District DA's office issued a warrant to search her home. See Exhibit B. Because of this court's on-the-record statements describing the conflict and the facts of the conflict that are known to this court, there would be a very substantial appearance of impropriety if this court continued to preside over Mr. Morphew's case. Ms. Dark will continue to be represented by McDermott, Stewart, and Ward before this court, particularly when she testifies as a witness at any pertinent pretrial hearings or trial. Okay, so if the judge recused himself from her case and set a new judge to take over that case, then there shouldn't be, I don't know. But then he's still friends with this Sean guy that's going to represent her. I don't know why she wants representation as a witness, but who knows? I believe that this was done on purpose and intentionally. I believe that this is done intentionally. The prosecution has made Ms. Dark a center figure in Mr. Morphew's case, including but not limited to. In February 2021, this court also signed a pen register trap and trace on Ms. Dark's phone and issued search warrants for Ms. Dark's WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Apple ID, AT&T records, and Microsoft accounts, and filed with this court. On May 6, 2021, that's the day that Barry got arrested, this court signed a search warrant for Mr. Morphew's Ford 2020 F350. The contents of this affidavit for search warrant were duplicated in numerous other search warrants that were authorized by this court, and there are numerous references to Shoshana Dark and her role in the prosecution's theory of the case. This court signed and attested its belief that the allegations in the affidavit established probable cause, and also attested to the officer's signature, SW40, filed with this court. Ms. Dark also highlighted in the arrest affidavit for Mr. Morphew that was signed on May 5th by this court that made public on September 20th, 2021. There is a description of her alleged relationship to Mr. Morphew, photographs of her, what appears to be driver's license photo of Mr. Dark, and a description of the collection of surveillance obtained from a poll camera placed on her property. See May 5th, 2021, affidavit for a warrant for the arrest of Barry Morphew, filed with this court. On May 24 weekend, this court signed a search warrant permitting broad search powers on Ms. Dark's house that included the collection of her taxes, cell phone, financial records, and personal cards and letters. Subsequent to the search, Ms. Dark was represented by MSW in connection with the execution of that warrant, and depending on what evidence the prosecution seeks to introduce at motions or trial, Ms. Dark may well be involved in court with her attorney during challenges to the validity of the various search warrants granted to seize and search her home, belongings, personal records. In other words, this court cannot rule out the very real possibility of having to rule on multiple matters related to Mrs. Dark, and in those matters, she will be represented by Sean McDermott's law firm. In its motion to modify bond conditions, the prosecution requested that this court order Mr. Morphew to move to the address where Mrs. Dark lives. The prosecution did not disclose her name or the fact that she resided at that residence. But as the prosecution knows, and Mr. Morphew stated in his opposition, that is her known address, and it continues to be clear that the prosecution is trying to establish a motive in this case through the appearance of a close relationship between Dark and Morphew. Oh, I need a drink of my coffee. On October 29, 2021, the prosecution filed a witness list including Ms. Dark as a prosecution witness. And I think they only did that so the defense couldn't call her. But anyway, in one discovery dump alone, the prosecution listed at least 362 rows of documents identifying items related to Dark. There is no question but that when the prosecution calls Ms. Dark to testify at trial, she will be accompanied by her attorney in the courtroom. This court will have to give her full Fifth Amendment advisement, and she will be entitled to consult her MSW attorney regarding each pertinent question. Oh my God. Typically, in such circumstances, when a key prosecution witness is represented by counsel and has a separate case pending, there's a likelihood of other issues arising. These can range from issues regarding witness immunity, scope of testimony, assertions of constitutional rights while testifying, and a wide range of other legal topics. Every such issue that arises in this case will bring this court's actual conflict with Sean McDermott and his law firm, and the appearance of the same and the four. And here, as the court may be aware, Ms. Dark's case involves Mr. Morphew. Mr. Morphew was certainly a topic of Commander Walker's interrogation of Mrs. Dark after she was arrested. See Exhibit B. The media regarding Ms. Dark and Dark's arrest highlights her alleged relationship with Mr. Morphew and Mr. Morphew's case. See Exhibit C. Legal authority. The statute and rule prescribe a very specific procedure this court must use to determine this motion. The court must evaluate the sufficiency of the motion and affidavits accepting the facts stated herein as true. People versus Royers, and they give the supporting documents here. These requirements are not discretionary; they are mandatory. Okay, and they cite other cases. If you want to read through this, you can, but they're just citing what happened in this previous case. Just basically backing that the judge cannot rule on this, that this is mandatory. The court must examine both the actuality and the appearance of fairness in light of the facts alleged. Okay, and they're citing other cases. These are just cases that they're citing to back up their claim that this judge has to excuse himself. So A judge shall disqualify himself or herself in any proceedings in which the judge's impartiality might reasonably be questioned, including but not limited to the following circumstances. The judge has personal bias or prejudice concerning a party or party's lawyer, or personal knowledge of facts that are in dispute in the proceeding. Under this rule, the judge is disqualified wherever the judge's impartiality might reasonably be questioned, regardless of whether any of the specific provisions of paragraphs A1 through 5 apply. Under the code, impartiality means the absence of bias or prejudice in favor of or against particular parties or classes of parties, as well as maintenance of an open mind in considering issues that may come before a judge. Judge Murphy's prior ruling in Ms. Stark's case, his disclosure of his conflict, and the facts set forth in this motion and the accompanying affidavits compel his disqualification in this case because his impartiality might reasonably be questioned. And they're citing another case again. Even if Judge Murphy could act impartially, notwithstanding his prior disqualification from Dark's case, and the reasons therefore he is still disqualified because a reasonable observer might have doubts about his impartiality. If this court denies the motion, it would violate Mr. Morphew's right to due process and a fair trial. The U.S. Constitution Amendment, Colorado Constitution, as well as his rights under the statute rules and canons cited supra. Wherefore, Mr. Morphew requests that this court disqualify itself from further proceedings in this case. And there's a certificate of service, and they did not give the attachments. So there it is, you guys. Exactly what I just said, sis. I think that was all a setup. I think it was all a setup. Don't forget, Barry's got very quick on their feet lawyers. We'll have something delivered. It's going to go to your own address. Send Shoshana over there to pick it up. She's going to get charged with trespassing. She's going to get these lawyers that are friends with Judge Murphy, and then we'll get them disqualified. It's not that far out. I don't know why Judge Murphy sat or even attempted to hear her case to begin with. Like, what the hell? Knowing that she's a witness for the prosecution in another case, he never should have even touched that case, not even allowed her in his courtroom. They're going to be thrown to the wayside. Oh, my God. Okay, so now we know why they were smiling. So there it is, you guys. They're trying to get Murphy off the case. No, if he's not, no. They just want Judge Murphy removed from the case. They want another judge to come in because they're saying that Judge Murphy knows somebody that also works in the same law firm as Shoshana Dark's lawyer. And that he's known this guy for 40 years who works in that law firm. So they're saying there's a conflict. So what's going to happen is he's probably going to be removed from the case and another judge is going to have to step in. Yeah, maybe the next judge is going to be worse. And what I'm concerned about is who is going to be this new judge coming in? Is this going to prolong? We've got a trial date starting in May of 2022 for Barry. Is that going to prolong that now? Is that all going to be thrown out and they got to start from scratch again with setting trial dates and everything else? The motions still weren't heard for the discovery violations or sanctions. Those weren't even talked about today, and that's what this whole thing was supposed to be about. But what Eaton did was late yesterday afternoon, so the judge didn't have time to look at it, and neither did the prosecution. They filed a motion to disqualify him, and this is what they filed. They waited until late yesterday afternoon to file it. So the violations for discovery and Brady violations that were supposed to be heard today that was continued from November 9th, they weren't even talked about, and neither were the sanctions that the defense wanted a hearing on having sanctions. So they're going to have to get another judge come in. And is this one of the reasons Jeff Lindsay wanted out? Like, why would this judge even allow Shoshana in his courtroom knowing that she is a star witness for the prosecution in the Morphew case? Why? Crazy part is Judge Murphy is the one who gets to decide and rule on whether he's going to remove himself. No, they're saying that this is automatically, that he doesn't get a chance to make a decision on this, and that if he refuses to remove himself, then they're going to go over his head. They're saying that this is automatic because of the reasons stated, that this is automatic. He doesn't have a choice but to remove himself. Yeah, Betty Smith, I agree. Well, you know, it may not be a bad thing. It may not be a bad thing, you guys. But what I'm concerned about is what judge are they going to have that's going to be able to come in and hear this case that none of these lawyers know. None of these people that, don't forget, there's what, 60, 70 witnesses from that area that they're calling as witnesses. Now, out of all those witnesses, if even one of them has some kind of involvement with a lawyer that this new judge knows, he's thrown out too. Exactly. I want Suzanne found too. And I want this son of a bitch to go down for it because he's the one that did it. And no matter how much, even if they get him off, you guys, which I don't think they will, but I mean, I'm starting to get a little scared here. I don't care what these lawyers do to save face with Barry. Barry will always be a murderer in my eyes, and the murderer of his wife, regardless of the outcome of this trial. He is a murderer. He killed his wife. Yeah, they're going to have to bring one from out of state. Oh, L. Anders. I wish. Sissy Yang says, does Ms. Dark have substance abuse issues? Not that I'm aware of. So like I said, you guys, no matter what the outcome of this trial is, whether he's found guilty or not, he will always have the label of a murderer. No matter what, if his defense attorneys can play the better game than the prosecution and do shit like this to get Barry off, and they don't care how low they got to go to get him off. If they get him off, he is still a murderer. Just because, if he is found not guilty, he's still a murderer. Everybody knows he killed his wife. And nobody else had any reason to want her dead but Barry Morphew. Nobody else had the opportunity. Don't forget, we were in COVID then too. Nobody else had the opportunity to kill her but Barry Morphew. Nobody else had anything to gain by her death than Barry Morphew. Yeah. Everyone is still going to know Barry killed her, whether he gets off on this or not. Barry, you're a murderer. I honest to God believe that he was hoping that she didn't survive the second round of cancer. And when she did, and she wanted out because the stress and everything of that relationship kept having her cancer come back, she wanted out. That's when he decided and put the plan in motion. You're dead. Who knows? Could very well be. Absolutely, Mary Fisher. Mary Fisher says, God knows he will repay with a sentence of eternity. Yep. Yeah, he was hoping she didn't survive. And when she did, that just, and wanted away from him, wanted a divorce, that was his cue. You got to go one way or the other. The cancer didn't kill you. Well, I will. Yeah, absolutely. I believe in karma too. Soulless people. That smug, oh, I'd love to smack that smug smile off his face. At my age, a life sentence really isn't a deterrent anymore. Yeah. Trying to heal in a home filled with dead stuff, pray, bury. I agree. Canadianness. Hello, my fellow Canadian. Expressions and behavior of the daughters are just like their dad, evil. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, and thank you, everybody. I know an almighty judge, God, he stands in this court. Absolutely. Yeah, and you even think, thank you for that, Lisa Hogan. Lisa Hogan says, I hope a new judge puts him back behind bars when he violates his bail conditions. Like, this judge even allowing him to stay where he is 100 yards from his old home. And I believe that he wanted to go and stay at the Cushmans, which is right near his Puma Path home. Well, his old home. So he could keep an eye on where he has Suzanne. I still believe that she is on that property. But you also have witnesses that live 100 yards from the old Barry Morphew home, the Ritters, who are terrified of him, that have put up all kinds of security and everything now because Barry's been allowed to go out there where they can't monitor him because of cell service. Be nice if the barred those lawyers on Barry's side, yeah. Yep. Well, the daughters are wearing Chanel and everything else. Where does the kids their age get that kind of money? You're very welcome, Mary. Oh, thank you, Missy. I appreciate that. It helps, and it helps me being able to bring these lives to you. I know it wasn't very long today, but thank God I did stay till the end of it. So I did get those court documents for you guys. I don't know how those court documents were obtained, and I ain't going to ask. None of my business. But I do have them now because nothing is being put into the record, to Barry Morphew's record, that the public can look at. It's nothing's being put in there. So thank you very much for that, Miss Missy. Also, you guys, let me just, yes, I agree. He's watching Suzanne's location. As you guys know, for all of you that do come in every Sunday, I have the live mini reads for you guys. I didn't have it this past Sunday because we had a huge rain and windstorm come through here. Trees were down, power was out. Nothing like the US. I did make a post. If you guys go over to my community tab and scroll down, I made a post there. I donated $100 to the Red Cross Relief Fund for those who were affected by the tornadoes. So I'm going to ask if you are one of the ones that usually come in and get those Sunday mini reads, if you would donate what you would have donated that day for the mini read, to go over there and maybe give a little donation to help with the victims of those tornadoes. Kentucky had got the worst of it from what I hear. There was a couple people commenting from the area on one of my videos and my post. These people have gone through hell and back just before the holidays. Any little bit is going to help. So I'm going to ask if you guys go over there, please give them a little bit something. Every little bit helps, just like here. Every little bit helps. Thank you, Comp2. Let me find that. I seen it pop up top. It hasn't come up in my chat yet. There it is. Thank you, Comp2. I appreciate that. Like I said, you guys, every little bit helps. So I thank you very much for the super stickers and super chats. Yeah, so I went and I donated, and like I donate to other channels. Ones that I do support, I do donate there too. But I do a lot of donations like this also. There was a rude comment that I took off of that post that I made because somebody thought that I was wanting donations because we had a windstorm and my power went out. It's like, did you read my whole post? No, I can't have, because my cell phone still worked. I do my readings in my computer setup in my office with the cameras and everything. I couldn't do it because I didn't have the power to do it. So I made that post with my cell phone. And this person obviously didn't read the full post because they're going, are you kidding me? You are asking for money because you had power outage? No, I would never ask for money. Even if my power was still out, I would not ask for money for that. I ask that my subscribers go and donate over at the Red Cross. I got that link from, I think it was Duty Ron's channel, for people to donate to the Red Cross for the tornado relief for the people in Kentucky and surrounding areas that were devastated by those tornadoes that went through last week and over the weekend. So whoever that was, I did delete your comment. If you're here in the chat, I'd rather you just leave because I don't like that. If you're not going to read the whole post before you start accusing me of trying to get donations for myself because we had a windstorm, no. Totally inappropriate. Totally. So it is there, you guys. It's under my community tab. You may have to scroll down through a couple posts, but there is a link there. It starts off saying that there'd be no live on Sunday. Please read the whole post because down at the bottom of it is a link to the Red Cross for those tornado victims, the victims of the tornado. Okay, so I am going to let everybody go. That's where things stand. We're back in court January 11th, 4:30 Eastern time, 4:30 their time, so 6:30 Eastern, and I will bring that to you. Cat H, I've also, I've also asked this lady, and she's a subscriber of the channel. She lives not in Kentucky, I think just on the outskirts of Kentucky. They didn't get as bad as Kentucky. Cat H, if you can email me the Kentucky fund, the email to that, it has to be a legitimate. I'm not donating to anything some YouTuber set up. It has to be a specific fund, so nobody can ever say that I'm collecting donations and not sending them. I'm not getting into that drama. I want a link that this money can be sent directly, because I will throw another $100 towards this, but I want a legitimate link for the people of Kentucky and surrounding who were devastated by these tornadoes. Okay, as long as it's legit, email me a link, please, if you can do that for me. And okay, never mind that one. Does take that one off, please, because apparently, okay, I removed it. Apparently they only get a portion of it. I want, like I said, I already sent $100 to that Red Cross one. I will send another $100. I just need to know, because I want it for the people in that area. Comptute says there's a Salvation Army. Yeah, but you're never, if you send to the Salvation Army, they just disperse anything that goes into the Salvation Army all across the states. I want specifically for the areas that were hit by the tornado. Somewhere there where I know if I send them another $100, they can go with that $100, they can go and buy $100 of water or milk or whatever they need to go and buy and give it directly to the people who are affected. That's what I want. The $100 to the Red Cross. I support Red Cross in Canada and the US. It doesn't matter to me where the Red Cross is. I'm a big supporter of Red Cross, but I do want to make sure that there's also money going in, every dollar going directly to the people that need it the most. Do you have it, Des? Can you post it? If Kat sent it to you, can you post it? Oh, thank you, Kat Scott Mine, for the $2.99 super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Des, if you have the link, but I want to know that that is going directly to the people in that area, that they can get, if I send $100, that they can take that $100 and go directly and buy stuff, or it goes into a pot where they take to go and buy food to feed these people or help house them. I want to know that it's going into that community and not scattered throughout the whole US. Not that I'm not a supporter. I did support too Red Cross, which does support state to state, right across the US. And I have no problem doing that. I do that in Canada too. Yeah, my heart is just breaking. The last I heard, Melinda texted me today, and it's up over 100 people died so far, and it's like just before the holidays. It's bad enough any other time of the year, but just before the holidays, they've lost everything, and like I can't. I'm going to start crying again. Like, my heart truly goes out to these people. I'm telling you, if I could get down there, I would drive down there with whatever money I could get together from my community and drive it down personally. So that's why I'm asking for somewhere I can send it directly to the people in that area. Yeah, Kat, if you can send it to my sister, she can drop it in chat. What? Excuse me, sir. My Willow would never try to benefit from others' disasters. Never. Who said that? Somebody in chat say that? Or are you talking about the one who made the comment on my post? And thank you for that, Marie. I even thought, you guys, of sending 5 or 6 hoodies for warmth, you know, because that's something that I could do. But then I would be accused of trying to use my hoodies to promote my channel at a disaster. So I don't know if JJ Gids, I agree. Yeah, like it's something I thought about doing, Allie. And then I was speaking with somebody else and they're going, oh my God, Willow, don't do that, because then these people are just going to say, you know what, you're only sending your merch to promote your channel. So I'm not going to do that. But there's another lady that I'm speaking to that I may go to my local stores here and buy a bunch of just plain gray, black sweatshirts and sending a box somewhere there where they can be dispersed, because I can't drive there, you guys. I'm in Canada. And the borders are so sticky. So I don't know if I can buy a bunch of shirts, sweatshirts, maybe socks, stuff like that, and send a box. I don't know. I don't know where to send it. Yeah. Like it would be so easy for me because I could just send them right from my spring site and have them all delivered to the same address. And like say 5 of them, 6 of them, I don't know. But then people are going to say, "Oh, you're using your sweatshirts to promote your channel." So I can't do that. Yes, I did donate to Vicky, but apparently it doesn't go it doesn't go directly to that area. It's dispersed across the whole US, any money coming into the Red Cross. So I want a link where I can send either money or donations directly to like a Salvation Army store there. You know what I mean? Or a drop off. Like, do they have a school where they accept donations there? Or maybe one of the fire departments I can send it to? I don't know. Oh, Tastefully Frugal says, I live in Kentucky. Our local school is sending tractor trailers full of donations. The response has been amazing. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. Oh my God. I love it. Yeah, so I'm going to see what I can do, you guys. I do have another contact that I'm in contact with. And she's going to give me an address where I can send either gift cards. I can go and get a whole bunch of gift cards and send them. But I don't know if I buy them in Canada, if they would work, or just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to do it. Like I said, I thought, when I first sent for the Red Cross, I thought that was going directly to that area, but it's not. That's dispersed across the whole U.S. And not that I wouldn't support the whole U.S. Don't get me twisted here. Don't come at me. I don't mind supporting. But right now, I think the people of Kentucky, an area where these tornadoes have hit, need it the most right now. Governor said the one place to send a donation, it would go 100% to the people, but I forgot to go to Governor Andy Besh here. Yeah, I was saying a fire station. Or something. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. And when I do get an address, I'll let you guys know. And then we can all, even if it's a $10 gift card, you guys, send it. Send it to them. I'll try and get an address. A local fire station, I think you could send stuff to. Unless it got hit by the tornado. But I'm sure that there's one of the police departments you could mail gift cards to. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to wait and hear back from if you guys want to, I would suggest one of the fire stations in the areas that got hit by these tornadoes, or one of the police departments. Even if it's a $5 gift card, you guys, send it. Every little bit helps. Every little penny helps. And I'm going to see what I can do from Canada here. I want to maybe get a few people that I've worked with in my community here, maybe involved, and get maybe some kind of fundraising going on, and get stuff sent out there too from all of us here in Canada to let them know that we are supporting. Thank you, Missy. Okay, so with that, their police cruisers were even damaged. Local police is lending theirs out. Oh my gosh. Oh, this, you know what? This just warms my heart when I see this. Everybody offering to help and people helping. Okay, so Cat H sent a link to my sister. Des, if you can put that link up, that would be great. They're not going to have heat or anything for like over a month. This too, like sending tractor trailer full of donations, like it just warms my heart to see that people give back. You know what I mean? Teresa, you can't put a link in the chat. Only mods can do that. So your link is not going to show up, my dear. Oh, if you can email me yet at aboveandbeyondancestor@outlook.com, then I can post it on my community tab. There we go. Is that it there, Teresa? Here is an article here. If maybe there's something in there, you guys, to donate. Okay. Oh, that was the link. It's not a direct link to. Hang on. Let me see where that link takes me. Hang on. Oh, crap. I can't. Oh, crap. I can't copy it. I'm trying to copy it, and I can't. It doesn't show up blue for me unless I maybe over here. Okay, here we go. I can click on it here in YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this. I almost got offline, but here, we're going to show this. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so here it is, you guys. Here's how to help tornado victims in Western Kentucky. Ways to volunteer and donate. Yeah, go to this link, and it's going to tell you in here. Local United Way. There's a link here. There's the Red Cross one. Kentucky Blood Center website. There's another one there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't. Okay, here it is here. It's all in here. Team Kylie Effort Kentucky Government to donate. So if we click on this, you can go right here and donate to Kentucky State Treasurer for the Team Western Kentucky Tornado Relief Fund. You can donate right here, you guys. Okay? So I'm going to keep this up. So go to that link that is in your chat. Hang on, I've got to save this link. Okay, I've got that link saved. And I'm going to see what other monies and stuff that I can get together here, and maybe get a bunch of us to go, like, say, to Walmart or something and buy a whole bunch of prepaid. I think the best is, because I don't know if Walmart's still standing or anything, so I think the best that we can do is buy a bunch of prepaid cards, Visa cards, where they can be used worldwide. So I think that is what we are going to do, is buy them maybe in $20 increments and send them off. Or you can directly donate to one of the links that are in that article. And here is the article again. If you go to this article right here that Des just posted, there's many different places in there where you can donate directly to that area. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Kat. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Willow in chat. You're very welcome, Teresa. Correction. The only people that had to gain from Suzanne's death was Barry and his daughters. Yeah. Thank you, Kim, for correcting me on that. Nobody else. There is nobody else except for those three right there that walk in with them smirks on their faces that I want to just slap. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's 4:30 in the afternoon where I am. It gives me a little bit of time to maybe get something in the oven for dinner, have an early shower, and maybe early to bed tonight because I've not been sleeping well since I was kept up the other night. And you know, like if you're like me and you have trouble getting to sleep to begin with, I was kept up till 4 o'clock in the morning with these power outages and everything. So then that sets your tone. So then you go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. You get up like at 10, 11. Now you're not tired again till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because you didn't get up until almost 11 o'clock. So then you can't get to sleep, and it's just set my whole schedule off, you guys. It's like nasty. So my sister is there slinging wood one-handed. Yes, so I'm going to get into the shower early tonight and maybe hopefully get to bed early so I can get back on my schedule of getting up at 6 a.m. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining. And thank you for watching the hearing with me today. Well, not watching it, but hearing what came out about it anyway. And I guess we find out on January 11th what is going to happen. So anything else comes up, you guys, I will jump on live and let you guys know and keep you up to date. Thank you for everybody giving the super chats. It does help out with the channel and does help to get me being able to do these for you and cover all this stuff for you. Okay, so till the next time, you guys, please take care of yourself. Thank you for my mods. You guys are the best ever. I've got the best subscribers. You guys are always so polite, courteous, thoughtful, and I couldn't ask for a better group. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. Until the next time, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love you to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.